Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. It's the home opener of this new season between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, right now they're looking for Joe Mauer to turn things around.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next.
Number 0.
Squared that one up just a little late. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire who's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. At the plate, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Clark.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. To his right, Donaldson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Yankees nothing. Angels coming to bat on MLB The Show. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see how, as this game progresses, how the shadows are going to affect it.
Pedro Martinez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's averaging 9 strikeouts for 9 innings. What's that telling me? He's going to strike somebody out every inning. So you just hope as a hitter you're not that victim. You're able to put the ball in play. But he's got dominant stuff.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Vizquel takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they do.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Joe DiMaggio waits on deck. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Joe DiMaggio.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Juan Gonzalez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Juan Gonzalez is retired to kick off the inning. Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit at third, and the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Batting sixth.
So here's Joe Mauer. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's Jock Peterson now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. From the belt, the pitch to short, hit hard. There is Andrus. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading off with a halo. Right
hard hit ball to second. Reynolds scoops it up. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He is throwing the ball well. He's rewriting the last name on the back of those jerseys. UGLY. Those swings are ugly.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for joining us for some daytime baseball on the show from the Big A. So striding in, Omar Vizquel. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann has it. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Batting ninth,
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat.
Reynolds.
And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about it.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Down and away, ball one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding in once again, Ty Cobb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a looper to left. Henderson moving in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
And
into the box now. Keith Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to first. Gloved by Clark, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Now in the box, Dante Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Will Clark. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Henderson
is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Into the box, Cody Bellinger.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from it. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in, Ricky Henderson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. He's been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Elvis Andrus is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Set to deal on a ball and 2. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe DiMaggio. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runner goes for second. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Right
Digging in, Frank Robinson. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jock Peterson.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Omar Vizquel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out of play off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Well, he got a 3-1 fastball. Nice approach. He was looking for that one pitch, and he got it. He took it right back up the middle.
Keith Hernandez.
In now, Keith Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. As a look, now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
And he lays off for ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 16, Ryan McCann.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first home run of the season as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, they were nickel and diming him with single after single after single. Then they cracked him right over the head with a big fly for the grand slam. Can't imagine he's going to last much longer after 4 straight hits.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ready with the 0-2. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Vizquel ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Digging in once again, Joe DiMaggio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the belt, the pitch turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Frank Robinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But the damage long since done for the Halos as they get 4 on the grand slam. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Angels. Ready once again, Ty Cobb. He'll start the inning and move back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Henderson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Ready for another chance. Alex Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Clark.
Digging in once again, Will Clark. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hernandez.
This one's flared out toward left. Belanger on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more. Dante Bichette, a hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So a good back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Juan Gonzalez.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Joe Mauer.
Hit toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. DiMaggio looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hit to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run.
7th-inning stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Hector Neris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ricky Henderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reynolds brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Joe DiMaggio. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Sean Doolittle will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Robinson has a read on it. 1 down. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping up to the plate, Ty Cobb. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
8th inning here from Orange County.
Rodriguez.
Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Riding in once again, Alex Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So digging in now, Will Clark. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Juan Gonzalez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Halos lead this one 4-3. Into the box now, Frank Robinson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Frank Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Miranda.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A windup and the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a drive out to left center field. Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up.
Joe Mauer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DiMaggio is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Aaron Sanchez with his 4th win this season. Dylan Betances hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds,